Hi guys. To those of you who don't know me, my name is Scorched Rose on Discord, or Lilith. For those of you who have the pleasure of having met me in real life, um, and welcome to Ghostly Quarters. It's a channel I decided to start to both help myself improve at what is my favorite hero in the game of Flesh and Blood, and another one that I've noticed a lot of people are having a bit of trouble with, namely Gravy Bones, or Gravy Contorious Bones, as Scott Mines likes to call him. He's probably one of the harder decks in Flesh and Blood, and both myself and the people I know have a ton of questions about Gravy Bones and how to play him, what the lines are, what the best, what the quote unquote heuristics are for tapping your compass. When you should do this, when you shouldn't do that. And hopefully, I want to use this channel to both grow as a player, but also help the people who maybe don't have the space to have a testing team or have time to devote to the game or just want to play some Gravy Bones. But the deck is hard. Deck hard. You get to draw a lot of cards, you get to see a lot of more of your deck, but in that same vein, because you're seeing so much more of your deck, you have so many more decision points. Something you do turn one can affect the entirety of your game, and you won't feel it until you're at turn five, six, seven, eight. Um, and that is a very hard game state to track. A little bit about me. I started playing Flesh and Blood around the set of The Hunted. Now, I knew about the game around when Dromai was still legal, but I didn't get into it. And I was still playing MTG competitively, both standard and CEDH, for those who know what CEDH is. And I wandered in this little shop in the middle of Texas, and they were just like, here is a booster box of the Blitz decks for Mistvale at the time. And I cracked one open and I said, man, this is a pretty good game. I ought to play this. And I started to build Enigma. Unfortunately, I didn't get to fully play Enigma because she LL'd before I could get a deck together. I'm so sad. We miss her. LSS, please give me back my Mystic Illusionist. I'll love you forever. Um, and then Rosetta came out, and I almost wanted to build Aurora, but I was like, she's not there yet. She's almost there. She's good, but she's not there. And then the Hunted came out, and I saw Syndra, and I said, great, fire dragons, we love the vibes, we'll play this until we get Dromai back, and then that'll be my main. And then that High Seas trailer dropped, and I bought my ticket to Taipei the next day. I was so excited to have a set about pirates, about ghost pirates, treasure hunting. It's my jam. And then we got our boy Gravy Bones, our necromancer friend. I love necromancers. I love the whole archetype. I love the whole vibe. When I play D&D, I almost always play a necromancer in my campaign. So this was right up my alley. I said, ship it. I went to Taipei, had a great time, had half my gravy marbles before I got on the plane back to the States. I'm not going to talk about how much fun I spent. It was a lot. But anyone who knows me knows that I am a gravy stan. I play Gravy Bones day in, day out, nothing but gravy. I feel that this is a very good hero, but also a very complex hero, and I just love the depth that the deck really has and the level of skill expression you get to have as a player when you're playing it. It really speaks to someone who likes complications, who likes, what's the math here? What's the odds of this here? What's the odds of this here? Syndra was fun, zero for three dot deck, still head jab, head jab, head jab, head jab. It was fun. Kind of boring after a while for me personally, though. I've never been bored playing Gravy Bones. I love this hero. I love helping people explore this hero, and I want to help you get better at playing. Now, this is my short little introduction. I'm going to get on to some gameplay soon, but I just wanted to get this out there, speak about my history, speak about what the channel's going to do, and hopefully what I hope to accomplish. Now, for now, this is just going to be something that I do on my off time. I only really have one day off a week, but maybe in the fall or in the winter, I move on to streaming, and then we could do stuff live. I'd love to maybe build a community with people where we can come watch gameplay, we can all chat. Hopefully, Gravy hasn't LL'd by then. Otherwise, I won't have a deck to play, and who knows? Maybe we get a Necromancer in set 20. I've already booked my flight to Seoul. Please, please, LSS, give me a Necromancer in set 20. It will make my trip to Korea so much better. If we don't get one, well, I guess I'll just have to play Gravy Bones in Paris. Anyway, on to the video. It is now. We're going to bring in the D-Reacts. I don't want all of them, though. A remembrance, a sweat, probably scuba. I want this last card. I think this last card will be Fiddler's Green. Yeah, I want this last card to be Fiddler Green. Let's go, Fang. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, that's pretty bad. No, wait, hand's fine. Just play Anka from hand. Activate Anka to discard Chum. And then pass the turn. And why are all my D-reacts in one hand? Well, I get to fill up my graveyard, so that's cool. Yep, you just attack the Anka. You play a card I don't care that much about because it's not hitting me. What else we got? Are you just is this it? Okay. Really thought there'd be more than that, I'll be honest. Guess I really didn't need to take that. This hand is weird. Let's compass. See what's on top. Back alley? Ooh, that's not what I want to see there. I kind of just want to play out Chum. No, wait, this is wrong. We're gonna play out Chum, but we're gonna hold the Sawbones. We're gonna pitch the D-React instead. Then we're gonna pass. Hey, we found hand that works. And I get to pop this blood in the water too. That's okay. Save bloodshed. This is hit a marked hero. I'm not marked. So I don't care about this. Yeah, I don't care about this. Also, why is this Balance of Justice? This should have been Crown of Providence. So that's on me for boarding in the wrong headpiece. Let's see if it backfires at all. I want a compass here. Ooh. Okay. This is 5. We'll block 6. So the most is 8. So we're gonna block with a headpiece. And then we'll go Blood in the Water to cover 8. I assume there's nothing because like we're not marked, so yeah, this makes a fealty, so we're chilling. I'm annoyed that they have it, but they still can't deal with Chum. And their save for bloodshed is wasted. They have 2 fealty, which is kind of annoying. But I get to Arsenal a Kong. And I get to play a Sawbones to protect this Chum. Notably, they undid, so my compass is untapped, but it should be tapped right now. So we are not going to use it to check the top of the deck. Let's play a Sawbones, my favorite ally. And usually my opponent's least favorite. Pretty obvious. We made gold. We hook here. We have 2 allies. I'd say we are in a pretty good position. Fang only has 2 fealty, and we get to park a conk in the arsenal for next turn. And maybe I get to pair it with this Swabby. That'd be really cool. Is there a D react? Yeah, there's a D react. Makes sense. And then we'll pass. Ah! I don't know how I feel about this hand. On the one hand, I get to throw two conks. Yo? That's it? You can't give this go again? We're gaming? Am I throwing two conks at my opponent? I think I am. Let's compass first. I'm throwing two conks and a chum at my opponent. Because what? I port side, I get this, I discard. I want that gold, but also, I'm gonna get a little greedy. Let's see if you can block this out. You're just gonna give it to me? Oh, okay. If you're just gonna give it to me, I might just swing chum and hold my conk. Because I throw 20, and it's pretty obvious they don't want to keep this hand. I have a chum in hand I can activate, plus I still have gold. I'm definitely not hooking this. I really wish that wouldn't have been a D-react, but it is what it is. Do we hold a conk here is the question. If the top of my deck wasn't chum, I'd be content holding the conk. I also kind of want to bin this swabby. But I don't want to pop my only goal to do it. Because then I'll just pitch that chum back into the deck. I'm going to do it. They're just taking 8. And then we'll just add chum on the back for 4. They really want to keep this hand. They have not blocked anything. Well, that sucks. Playing the treasure? Not really what I want to see on top of the deck. There is a wall where I remembrance back my 2 conks. Just to try to draw something better. I want the Sawbones in the arsenal more. I'm not marked, so yeah, we'll just keep this. Okay, and then your next dagger has to go into chum. Ooh, Hunt's End and a Scar Tissue. Can you buff this at all? Okay, so you get your fealty. Chum still lives, which I am cool with. Yeah, I'm still cool with this. I no, yeah. I'm gonna play the Remembrance. I'm gonna get back my 2 conks and a tipple. And then we're gonna gravy. Blind. Hey! I actually think I'm inclined to discard the cheating here. You have a Sawbones in the mid. I'm inclined to discard the cheating here. Ooh, restless bones. I can get a second chum to slow them down, or I can get a sawbones to protect the first chum. I think I'm kind of inclined to get a second chum. And if I'm gonna hook it and they'll give me dynamos, and if they also want to give me a card in hand, I'm okay with that. Because I don't know how well Fang is gonna be able to clear two chums. Especially if I activate the second chum on the first chum. But that's assuming I draw two allies. Yeah, sink below. Cool. So you only have a 3-card hand. No vigor. You have your fealties though, so please. Deck. Please. Ah, so close. What are you again? This hits or mark them. Oh, you should go to jump. Cool. Kill the jump. I'm okay with that. Let's go. You sent so much into chum. I'm so happy. Kind of want to arsenal this ley line or this prismatic. What do we have? We have a Swabby in the bin. We could just activate Gravy, discard, make Swabby. Kind of hope you attack me, but there's no yellows in the bin, so there's nothing for me to Sunken Treasure, because I'm not flipping an ally. Or am I? No. No shot. There's no world where that is the correct decision. What do I want to Arsenal? Because if I block with Sunken Treasure, I activate Gravy, discard the Jittery Bones. No. I want to keep that port side. So, we're going to block with Cheating. Because I want Arsenal the port side we're about to draw. We'll lose a point if that. We'll leak here. I could have given Hook here to not be marked. So that was a misplay on my part. I should have played around a 3-pump. Actually, no, because he could have cracked a fealty, so activate Gravy. Discard a Sunken Treasure. I think that's going to be the least useful here. We're going to make a Swabby. And then we'll just say have 7, opponent. I'm curious about this choice of headpiece. I guess, to be fair, there's like nothing else for Fang to run into Gravy. Kabuto doesn't really do anything to us. I don't know if they're on Crown of Providence or Crown of Balance of Justice, so it's Temper. Hey! I like this hand. Really makes me wish we still had that prismatic, but I don't regret arsenaling the port side. Unless the top of my deck is a prismatic. That'd be kind of hot. Oh, okay. Okay. We'll give you a fiddler screen, and then I'll let you pump over it because I know you make a fealty. Questions: are we going to kill an ally? We are. Okay. I was like, are you gonna let me swing 13 at you next turn? That'd be so nice of you. Ooh, fire and brimstone. So at most, you get to give one of these go again. Oh, you're gonna kill Chum. Oh, that's annoying. I was kind of hoping you wouldn't kill Chum. There's no reason for me to take two here. I'll just give up the tipple because I already have the port side. Go back to 30. Question is, do I want to arsenal one of you? Kinda, yeah. I kind of want to play the tip, but I also kind of want to arsenal it. I think I'm going to prioritize arsenaling it instead. Question is, which one of you do I play? Chum still requires a significant amount to clear. Kind of think this is going to be a Sawbones. Because I haven't seen it of Asti yet, and Rigor is a little cheaper. I can like play Rigor Chum, swing both of them if I arsenal the tip. And we'll swing 6. You don't have much armor block left, so if you want to stop this, you have to give me cards, which I'm okay with. I'm assuming one of these is Dynamos. You give me the rest of your armor, and is there a D-React? There isn't. Okay. So I'll get a gold. And we'll sit on the tip. Ooh, that's not great. That's not great at all. I really don't want to block with this Conqueror. This is going to be a pretty good turn from them, it feels like. I like block Conk. I got block Conk, tap Sawbones, get the value out of it before they kill it. Blood in the water with Rigor Mortis, play tip the Barkeep, pitch Swabby. That is a perfectly fine turn. But I kind of want to arsenal this Conk, so I might just eat this. And save the D-React for whatever pump they're going to put on the dagger. Oh, okay. You said 0 for 4 dot hand. Um, Hey, you need to clear Sawbones. I'm gonna take a risk here and blood this. Because one of your next 2 attacks should go into my ally if you're smart. Yep. It's probably a pledge feedly. Oh, choose the dragon. Okay. Yeah, and sadly, we're just gonna eat 4. What are we cracking a fealty for? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we're gonna eat 8. Not happy about it. We're gonna eat 8. We are not gonna give you gold. You have not been a good bartender, Fang. We'll send 6. We'll sit on the conch. Hope to put a big turn together next turn. I have a rigor in the bin, so like, give me 3 blues, deck. Any 3 blues. If my hand is good enough, I'll use my flexors next turn. Okay. You gave me 2 blues. Already marked, so I really don't care about that. I'm probably gonna crack gold. There's like no good targets for me to flip because I don't want to flip my one good ally. It'd be funny and flip your headpiece. Ooh, glint. Glint's bad. Oh wait, do you have another glint? That'd be kind of hot if I could crack my bodge. We'll just take this. I have a rigger in the bin, right? Yeah, so we're gonna go crack, use the rigger to draw a card. Tipple, pitching the rabble. Where are my Avastis at? They're gonna, of course they are. And then this is gonna be boat. We love boats. They're just eating it? Do you react an arsenal? Oh no, they're just eating it. Okay. And then we'll break the chain. And send rigger for 6. And see if they give it to me. They give me a card. We're okay with this. Because unless he had, I forgot. No, it's a one of. Yeah, he can't fire and brimstone me again. Let's top my deck. Ooh, you show up. There you go. I have been waiting on you. What do we have in here? We have a chum and a sawbones, so I'm inclined to just say no blocks. And hope you can't kill me from 15 with 3 cards. Hunting is pretty good. Okay, Jesus Christ. Well, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and use this now. We have arms sitting up. I'm not happy about getting only 1 value on the quick dodge, but oh, that was terrifying. You have to block this out, at least somewhat. And now I have an ally that can kind of help blunt your aggression. This is probably Dynamos. Do you have a D-React in hand? You've seen most of your sinks and things. You should have 1 more sink left. Take 2. Close chain, gold beta hook, since you let that hit. And then we'll send Chum. You no longer have Dynamos to stop a breakpoint, so unless you have a D-React, you need to give me 2 cards if you want to stop this. I used my flexors improperly last turn, which is annoying, but that's what Panic does. We love getting a card here. Oh, it's a 2 block. We'll take it. And a blood noir. Oh, can you kill it? Unfortunately, we don't really have any allies in the bin left to really take advantage. So if they hit us, stupid Glint. +4. So you're probably gonna kill Sawbones because you can't kill Chum. We're gonna crack gold. We got a fat gold. We got a good fat stack of gold. We should still have 1 rigger left, another swabby left. I want another ally to put on the put in the board. Are we flipping a blue off the top? We hit a riches? Okay. I don't hate that. It just lets me dig more. Which one of you am I pitching? This one. I'd rather crack than just like that. I'd rather crack than because if I crack and I draw something I can't play, or if I swing the swell and it's not a blue, but then when I activate gravy, I might not have the resources, so I'd rather use it to crack a gold. And look at that, there's an Oyston. And we got a murderous rabble. Let's go. This turn is great. Let's see what the top card is. If it's cool, we will draw it and have an arsenal next turn. Oh, we are 100% drawing that and putting it in arsenal. You no longer have dynamos to cover up this breakpoint. Are you going to give me a gold? I guess you could have a last sync in your hand, which like would be annoying, but eh. What do we do with opponent? We're gonna block with a glint, and I was right. You don't have anything to stop a breakpoint. And then we're gonna put that ley line in arsenal, and we're gonna hook the Oyston because we can. And at best, your hand is coming in for 8. So like I just give like a card or two, and if I have a blue attack and you don't clear both my allies, I think I've got you because they both swing for free. All right, and then we're gonna nope, can't forget the hook, can't forget the hook because you have 2 blocks. Come on, opponent. Oh wait, he can't be 8 because he doesn't get to keep 2 cards. He just keeps 1 card. So because he has to block this. So yeah, the most you can convert your hand for is like I think it's a hunt. If it's a hunt's end, because you've pitched one and you've seen one. I believe we've seen both the hunt's ends. Yeah, there's one right there. So like the most you could convert this hand for is 5. So I can just block 6 on whatever your dagger is and be healthy. It's a cut from the same cloth. I was right. 2 blocks will get you. I should know this deck plays enough of them. Oh, I miss when we played like 12 2 blocks. Those tipples were great. God, unban LSS, unban tipples. I'm kidding. Don't unban tipples, but give us chart back, please. Please. Chart back would be. Oh, just kidding. I want this first. I want this. I want this. And then let's see what the hand is. Ooh. Kill both of these allies. I might just keep dead threats here. Yeah, buck 4. If this is a hunt's end, it's a hunt's end. And then you'll kill Oyston. I'll be sad. Fearless would be the biggest BM here if I had it in this deck. Oh, but I hate that card. I hate that card so much. We'll gain a life because of dynamos. What's the top? I don't technically need to do this because I have I, but ley line, swell. Let's see what's on top. I should have another rigor mortis in this deck somewhere. Where are you at? Oh, well, that's where you're about to be. We'll probably just cover this with dynamos and a card, but I don't think it matters because I just have perfect game here. Because I go crack a gold, 3 floating, call the grave, send a rigor, a vast G, rigor for 8 into chum for 4. I don't think there's a way you can block that out. You are not Olympia with the new break a gold, go get break a gold, block 6. If you did have that though, that'd be hilarious. Call to the grave. I could get a Schwabi, but I think we're just gonna send the rigor. 8 into 4. Can you block 12 with 3 cards? Technically, you only need to block 11, but 12 just for good measure. Why take damage? Ah, yes. Good game, opponent. Good game, opponent. Okay, that was a pretty good Fang game, if I do say so myself. Uh, Probably made some mistakes here. I might go analyze this game back a little bit later, but I felt good about it for the most part and about the decisions that I made. Um, I hope that my thought process came across in the game well enough for people to understand. If not, leave me feedback, drop a comment down below. Tell me what I can be doing to get better. This is my first video. It's my first time making content. So, please be a little bit gentle with me. But other than that, happy gravy gaming, guys.